As we mentioned, today is National Student Athlete Day, meant to honor the outstanding achievements of student athletes who've achieved excellence in academics and athletics while making significant contributions to their schools and communities.
Sorry, you're just standing here. There's supposed to be video, but we'll get to you in just a minute. As Minnesota State University Mankato, there are more than 550 student athletes, and combined they carry a 3.37 grade point average, all while balancing practice, oftentimes part-time jobs. So here today we have two of those student athletes from MSU. We have Taven and Ava. So Taven, we'll start with you. You're on the football team at MSU.
Yes.
So, and I was telling you, I'm so impressed by how the schedule for practices and team meetings, and still the football players are the ones that show up in class every day.
Yeah, so the coaches for all the sports on Mankato really make it very flexible for where we got time to get classes in. Before we even register for classes, they kind of lay out the foundation of what times are allotted for those classes and what times we have for lifting, practices, all the other things. So it really makes it very flexible and very easy to when you go in, you have a plan and to be successful.
Mm-hmm. And academics are so important too, you know, on top of the sports.
Yeah, yeah, always. I mean, especially at the D2 level, really nice being at this level just so we can play our sport that we love as well as get a good education here at Mankato. Less that time to have us allowed to focus on more schoolwork too. And at the end of the day, that should be our main focus, is that schoolwork and make sure to get out in the workforce and help the community.
Yeah, and Ava, you're with the soccer program here, and even in the off season for both of you, you're still super busy right now.
Yeah.
So describe a day in your life.
Typically in the spring, we would get up, have practice around 9, and then have like a few hours off, and then we have lift, and then not including like meetings and things like that. And then we're typically playing 2 games a weekend. Sometimes we'll do a 2-day, sometimes we'll play Friday, Sunday. It just depends. And then just trying to work with everyone's schedule. So like we had practice super late on Saturday just to make sure we're getting in all of our hours and stuff.
And in addition, you guys both have jobs outside of school and academics. So talk about those a little bit too.
I'm personally just a workaholic. I like to be busy, so I definitely have days where I like go to practice, I change in my car, I go to a job, I eat on the go, and then go back to lift, and then go to a different job. So it's definitely just, you just have to choose to want to do it. Like you just have to have
You're
the
my
mindset.
kindred spirit. That's exactly the way I am. I like to keep busy, man. Keep it moving. How about for you, Taven?
Yeah, so I currently work at Vibe Nutrition. That's downtown, Herbalife products and stuff like that, handing out shakes and teas. Staying on my healthy side a little bit, and then I also have an internship that's very intensive that at ETS Mankato, just helping the student athletes, the high school athletes, youth athletes, just try to get to their level, the next level, playing college athletes, and just help them with their training and stuff like that. So just an internship, but it's really enjoyable too as well.
Yeah, what advice would you give to someone who wants to be an athlete but also, you know, stay successful in school?
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing is just, as everyone always says, academics. Just coming up, you always see a lot of people who are the best athletes on the field, but not might have those academic side. So just making sure that like books are first, and making sure that they understand that, because you can't go anywhere without that, especially playing college sports. So that's kind of the biggest advice that I would give.
Yeah, how about for you, Ava?
I would say like you're the product of the 5 people you surround yourself with. So just like making sure that you're choosing to surround yourself with other student athletes or just students in general who like are driven and want to be there and just want to get better at whatever they're doing.
Well, kudos to you both. It makes me tired just thinking about your schedule, but all right. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right.